Hello, you're in bed with Sivert Høyem. I'm going to answer some questions here now and see what happens. So the first one is, what happened last night? That's easy. Last night I played in Köln at Palladium in Köln. I opened for Katjenjammer, and it was the first night of the tour. I was quite nervous, but from I think about halfway through my 30 minutes on stage, I started playing some new songs, and that's always cool. So that was all right. After that, I had a couple of drinks, and then I went to bed early. So that's what happened last night. Okay. How many sheep did you count last night? No sheep. I slept on the tour bus, and I really fell asleep really easily. I sleep very well on the tour bus, so that's no problem. No sheep. If your bed was a gateway to another world, where would it lead to? I don't know. Narnia probably. So, did something bad ever happen to you or anyone else because you overslept? Of course. I remember when we mixed the first single with my first band, Madrugada, in London. That was like 97 or something. I missed the flight, and I felt very bad about that. And probably a lot of I oversleep all the time. I used to, though. I have kids now, so I don't get to oversleep anymore. But wow, this is not relevant. Can you fall asleep when you've had a fight to someone close to you? It depends, I think. Probably not. I would probably feel quite bad in a situation like that. So I guess if you can fall asleep, that person who's supposed to be close to you probably isn't that close to you anyway. So then you can sleep like a baby. But most of the time, if I had a fight with someone close to me, I would feel bad, and I would not be able to sleep well. What would your dream bed look like? Probably in a really expensive Manhattan hotel with like really perfect sheets and everything, very very soft, and dimmed lights and carpets on the floor, stuff like that. That's a dream bed. When falling asleep, have you ever been worried to never wake up? Probably if I'd done some kind of drug, I could have had that sort of experience, but no, I don't remember ever feeling like that. So let's pretend. What's your favorite worst nightmare? I actually had one where I was gonna be. It's very strange. I had this dream where I was gonna be a guest vocalist with a Norwegian band at a Norwegian festival, and they were playing this like their one big album. And there's a band called Motorcycle, and they were playing like their big album at a festival in Norway, and I had this strange dream that I was their guest vocalist, and I'd never ever heard that album. And we were sitting backstage, and we were drinking and getting ready to go on stage, and they were going on before me and starting like a big intro, and I was gonna walk on. I was like, fuck, never ever heard that album. How could I agree to this job and never even bother to like Google the lyrics or anything. So that and I think that's a pretty it's probably just because they were doing that thing at a festival, and I read it in the newspaper, and it's a common kind of musician's nightmare, like going on stage and being totally unprepared, and stuff falling apart on stage and stuff like that. So it's yeah, that's my favorite worst nightmare. Have you ever been so excited, nervous about an upcoming event that you couldn't sleep the night before? That happens to me all the time. I get like really excited and nervous about things. So that's that. Where are you going to sleep tonight? Actually, I don't know, because I don't know if we're at the bus or if we're at a hotel. So probably we're at the bus, and tomorrow night we're at a hotel in Bremen. I think that's the way it is. But that's the beauty of being on the road. You don't have to. You don't have to know everything. It's all being decided for you. So the only thing you have to do is go on stage, do your thing, and the rest of it is just a blur, you know. Who would you invite to a sleepover pajama party? Probably a lot of people, or maybe not a lot of people, I don't know. Right now, my wife would be invited. What do you like most about bedtime? Watching like TV series until I pass out. That's how it normally works these days. Already did that, and this is a monster card. Like which monster sleeps under your bed? I don't know. Myself on a bad day. It's like, wow. I don't know. I don't think I have any monsters under my bed. I don't believe in that. So, that's it.
Home is where the heart is, and mine is here with you. Hiding like two night owls. That's all we ever do.